Here we go. Look at these guys. The amount of stuff here is blowing my mind. Actually, look at all of those hot toys. Oh my goodness. Good afternoon. I'm in Taunton, Massachusetts right now, and I have a long drive, a 3-hour drive to New Jersey because I'm going to the Toy Tuber Expo this weekend, which should be very fun. So I'm planning on stopping at a few Walmarts and Targets, as always, to see what I can find. And I'm gonna be driving through Providence, Rhode Island, which is, you know, a decently sized city. So I'm assuming I'll find some good spots here. So hopefully in the Walmarts that I stop at, I can find hopefully one of those new fancy displays. That would be fantastic. But right now in Taunton, I'm at this Target. And so hopefully there'll be some good stuff. So let's go and see. Funny, I was actually in Taunton recently for the Great American Toy Show. And that was fantastic. So I doubt I'll find anything as good in here as I found there, but who knows? We'll see. Okay, well, starting off with Transformers, I guess. There's this Silver Bolt, which he looks so cool. I don't know if this is really something great. These are those new ones I made a big deal about last time. They look awesome. And then we've got Grimlock over here. Are these Studio Series? I don't know. And Megatronus the Fallen. Pretty cool. Nothing crazy with McFarlane. We got the purple Batman, Mr. Freeze. Some other Batman the Animated Series stuff. Batman Forever, which is probably still to this day my favorite Batmobile. We've got plenty of him. It seems like he's in no shortage. I really like this figure. And Bubblegum Joe too, of course. Mario, Sonic stuff. Ooh, there's Deoxys. There he is up there. A lot of stuff I've seen already. Nothing crazy new. But the Marvel Legends seems to be pretty stocked. Plenty of Jean Grey, obviously, 100 of them. And Banshee and Miles Morales. And then these two typical guys, lots of them. So plenty of figures, just nothing crazy. Chun-Li is here. Hello. I don't think I've seen these singular packs before. That's kind of neat. I like that card. That looks cool. In this section, this is kind of cool. Galissapod, who's not on clearance here. There's a lot of clearance Galissapods before, but I don't know what his deal is. SM33. And more of these Halloween guys. These are cool. I don't know if I'm going to pick him up, though. I do want the Mummy from Walmart, but I don't know. We'll see. He would be cool on my wall. Plenty more SM33s and Krennic, Troopers, and the ISB dude. Not really very impressed so far. Here's the dinos. Stegemalak. I think that's the right way to say it, right? Stegemalak. And plenty of the Stegos, of course. I'm ready to see some new Hammond. They really don't release a whole lot of those guys. Not a whole lot. Why is that? And we've got Dolores. Dolores is cute. Okay, and here's the NECA Funko section, whatever you want to call it. I'm not seeing anything crazy. This seems like a pretty typical Target. Not a bad Target. It's a pretty typical one. We got Stitch. More Chun-Li. I don't think I've seen this Thundercats dude. Monkeyin? He's cool. Kite Man. What else is here besides Kite Man? Mobius chair dude. Aaron Yeager's over there. Whoa. There's a Shrek bathing Funko? Why isn't there like an actual action figure of this? This is amazing. And I know a lot of people are interested in the Simpsons stuff. They do look like kind of cool figures, but I'm not particularly interested. Is this a thing that's cool? Accessory set. I don't really care about the Last Ronin or any Ninja Turtles, but a lot of people do, and I don't think I've seen this. Is this something special? What's this? The Howling? Looks like a really big NECA fig. Oh, okay. I've seen him before, but I don't think I've seen it in person. Anything hidden? We've got a Dragon Ball, Daima, Vegeta back there. Evil Dead 2-pack. I haven't seen this Goku before. This is that like super early Dragon Ball Z version. Like first couple episodes of Dragon Ball Z. Gives you that pose. I don't think I've seen this in a store before. That's pretty cool. Did they do a Vegeta too with the Saiyan armor? remember, but that's pretty cool. And I don't know if this is significant either, but there is a Deadshot, and I do like him, so I'm gonna mention Deadshot. Okay, now I think that's it. So I think there's a Walmart close by. Let's check that out. It's kind of incredible how many different Targets and Walmarts are on the way to where I'm headed. So this might be a pretty decent chunk of a toy hunt. Hopefully we actually find some cool things too, not just the same stuff every time. There's that little collector section here at Target, and all of the same figures are very nicely spread out and not just in one peg, which I kind of appreciate actually. And we've got a Stego and a big Hot Wheels thing that's been knocked over. What's this? Blocks Fruits? Mystery plush? That's kind of neat. Of course, we got the Hulk hands. Who's this Transformer? Oh, Heatwave. I knew that. Perceptor? Are these new? He's cool. Autobot Red Alert. Let's see. What else do we have? I thought this was Godzilla for a second. Nope, that's not. Here's those Avatar figs. Batman. I feel like I should try to go a little bit quicker if I'm going to be stopping at this many spots. Marvel Legends. Typical. Jean Grey. What's this? Studio Series Constructicon Overload? Well, he seems cool. Family Feud, the Big Buzzer Edition? Oh, yes. And here we are at the Star War. ISB, Krennic, Mando. These guys, wish I would find a Black Series of him. I feel like I haven't seen a big, presence of Playmates Godzillas at these, except for these really cool Mothras. I think they're really cool. Stego. Maybe I'll find a Spinosaurus at one of these. That would be very exciting. That's somebody I've never seen in store. What's in here? Nothing. Oh, pile of random stuff in clearance. Sounds fun. Sierra Aura. Whoa, this is cool. A Bitty Pop that's like a little claw machine. That's actually kind of sweet. That's something I would actually consider buying. There's a very big, wide open section here, which sometimes I've seen some cool stuff before. Toys and play. Here's Lego. Nothing really crazy over here, but it is cool. Bunch of empty Pokemon boxes. I suppose I should just find the NECA section, which is over here. Oh, they have posters at this Target? That's pretty cool. That's not a very common thing. Bring it on. Wow, this is huge. This goes I've never seen a NECA section this huge before. Okay, here we go. Universal Monster stuff. It's a little Gengar, the keychain. Man, this is so out of order that I feel like I could very easily be missing something awesome that's behind. Ever since I found that one Blanca behind everything, I feel like I need to really look hard to make sure I'm not missing something. There is, some Jada toys, which is making me think maybe there is a Blanca or something. I don't know. Or maybe there's just nothing. More Dyma figure arts. I did not know that McFarlane made this. I know they do those movie maniacs, but this is for Dumb and Dumber? That's so funny. Lloyd Christmas. So great. I think that's about it. So let's check the next one. I think Walmart is coming up next on the list. Hopefully they have the new display. Here we are at Walmart. American Walmart. And hopefully they have a cool display. I still have not seen any of those fancy new displays yet. So here we are. This looks like a really big building. Something about this Walmart feels very new and special. So I'm feeling good about this. This is on clearance. Cool. $305. Wait. Lock is broken off. Bike runs as long as you make sure battery is secured in place. Okay, I'm not seeing any of the collectible stuff in the electronics, which is weird. So maybe I was totally wrong about this one. Do they have the special section? I don't know. There's a cool Spider-Man little end cap thing. That's cool. Where are the action figures here? Oh, they're right here. Okay, we've got classic dino stuff. And the typical Superman stuff. And what about Black Series? Star Wars. Man, also pretty typical. Same kind of, man, I was feeling so good about this place. Transformers. Also the same kind of stuff. We've got Stone Cold Steve Austin. Okay, well, Swansea, Massachusetts seems to be like the worst stop ever, so we're gonna move on. That sign used to be a Toys R Us? No, R.I.P. So this is Warwick Mall in Providence, Rhode Island. And there's a Target in the mall, and there's also a toy vault, which sounds like a cool place, so we're gonna check those out, see what we got. I kind of like this architecture of the Target, that's cool. This is a very different setup than other Targets, but they do still have this little area, like usual, with all the same stuff as typical, but there's a lot of these, this mega pack of the Kenner vintage stuff. They've got that big minifig thing up here, which is so cool. So cool. There's a cool little Biddy Pop thing. Okay, I think I found officially an action figure section with some Black Series. Lots of the SM33s. He seems like he's going to be popping up a lot. Plenty of Troopers over here. Typical, I think, Pokemon stuff here. We got Cinderace, Zeraora. Here's dinosaurs. And for dinosaurs, just plenty of the Stegos, of course, and the Stegimalok, and him, which this guy actually doesn't look too bad, to be honest. And as far as G.I. Joes, it's pretty stocked. Lots of him. Lots of him. But I'm not finding anything really different. There's a lot more McFarlane, at least. Some New 52 Superman. And Batman the Animated Series. And I'm not seeing anything I haven't seen before as far as Transformers. What about down here? Oh, this is different. Batman and Batpod. I saw this on clearance at a recent one. This guy's pretty rare. This is pretty cool, actually. So this is like the most interesting find so far. This guy too. This is the NECA section. There's a cool little Nosferatu, Freddy vs. Jason figure. This is a good looking Jason. Puppet Master. Don't see these guys very often in store. This is very heavy. There's some Texas Chainsaw Massacre figures back here, which I don't run into very often. Well, I'm not seeing anything crazy here either, but I'm gonna go venture into the rest of the mall, and hopefully we find that cool store. They have one of the Disney Store sections here, actually. So I found some really good stuff in these before, but so far just dresses. Oh, here we go. Here's the Marvel stuff. All right, we've got a couple of Johnny Storms. That's something. More Jean Greys, obviously. Okay, well, I guess that was it as far as the Legends. Is there a Star Wars section too? I'm really annoyed by FYE because of their prices, but let's check it out. Whoa, just behind the counter, they've got some of those Godzilla Supermans. They've got some Bandai Godzillas. There's a bunch of Super 7 Godzillas over there. There's that Biolante I did. There's some cool Legends back there. They've got Figuarts and... Whoa, there's that Arthurian Black Series. There's some cool stuff back there. Okay, well, okay, I'm gonna keep looking. There's that NECA Jaws figure that I've had in pre-order for who knows how long. And FYE has it first. Look how fun the Godzilla section is. Here's the -1 Super 7 that I've done a video on. And this guy is really cool. Shogun Ultimates. And Monopoly. I'm telling you, Blockies is taking over. They really are. Shining version 01 rollout. This is kind of cool. These are Super 7 blind boxes, right? It's pretty cool. They're taking over. Blockies, I'm telling you. I am telling you. Lots of statues. We got Hiei over here. Oh, here's action figures. Wow, they have so much. Here's Guile, on sale for $30, which isn't horrible, considering FYU's typical reputation with their stuff. Wow, look at all these old legends. This Iron Man, Black Winter Thor. Wow, we got Luke Cage. This Iron Man, Mark 1. Christopher Reeve, Superman. Yeah, no. Oh, look at these old carded Black Series. I love these. But on sale for $30. Come on, man. Okay, some newer legends. How much do you think he is? $40? Come on, guys. Whoa, look at this cool Flashpoint 2-pack. Oh, look at these guys. How much is he, you think? 40? That's not, like, terrible, right? It's still a little high. We've got Saget, too. I don't think I've seen him in store. That's kind of exciting, actually. Such big boxes. Wow. Again, they have the entire, like, thing of the Diamond Select Lord of the Rings. That's so cool seeing all those in person. They're those big, Gentle Giant Jumbo figures. On sale for $75. It's really not that bad. I've got the Mando one of these, which really isn't a terrible price. Here we go. This is what I'm talking about. On sale for $59. That's like the typical price for SpongeBob. Super 7. And there's the Sandy up there too. So not a good on sale price. That's like the MSRP price, but we'll take it. Look, this is just jam-packed of stuff. Here, those Pacific Rim, those McFarlane. These are McFarlane. Yeah, it comes with the little buildings in there. On sale for $15. Not bad. Bunch of older Black Series. Luthen is in there. Wow, this is a very old Black Series. Wow, okay. Oh, wow, seeing this in person is actually kind of cool. $48. I don't know, man. Execute order, stinky stink. Okay, well, here's Toy Vault, and it looks really cool. Wow. Okay, this is definitely a toy vault. Oh my gosh, where do I even begin here? Here's Black Series. We've got Jar Jar, Luke, Zeb. What's his name? Cobb Vanth. This is that Cobb Vanth 2-pack. This was at Target for a while. The B2 C3PO pack. Okay, this is crazy. We've got Savage Opress here. Oh boy. Wow. Look at the sun damage on him. That's so funny. Wow, this is so fun seeing all this stuff. Loose figures galore. Rex. Oh my gosh. Boba Fett. Wow, look at all this Black Series. It's gonna be hard for me to walk out of this store and not buy something. Look at all of those hot toys. Oh my goodness. They even got the blurg up there. This is crazy. This is like way too much to capture on camera. Look at all these Black Series. Oh, gee. Oh my God. This is all open stuff, some special things. There's that Qui-Gon Black Series back there. Topps trading cards. Some Galaxy's Edge exclusive stuff. That's from like the first Black Series wave back there. Wow, there's a lot. Oh, there's that SDCC exclusive Paz Vizsla. It's going to be impossible for me to cover everything in this store in a video, but we'll do my best. Up here are those 1/6 scale Storm Collectibles Mortal Kombat figures. Those looked really cool, but yeah, never pulled the trigger. Those are the only 6 scale ones they made, right? There's also a, is that Goro? No, that's Kintaro up there. A lot of really cool stuff. This is a giant wall of Super 7. Thundercats and G.I. Joe, Turtles. Oh my gosh. Man, I feel like I'm missing so much, but it's impossible not to. This is kind of like the 90s and 80s section. There's Turtles over here. There's Masters of the Universe. There's G.I. Joe, Transformers, some Power Rangers. This is, you know, Blockies, some Big Deal G.I. Joe stuff. Big Blockies there. 1/6 G.I. Joe. Oh, those are 3-0 G.I. Joes. Oh my gosh. This is just everything you could possibly think of. I don't even know who this is, but that's kind of cool. Oh, that's a Valaverse figure, right? Cool. Some really old Marvel figures here. These are what a lot of the retro card backs on the Legends are looking like now, but those aren't. That's the original. So cool. Some Toy Biz Marvel Legends. God, there's so much. Oh my goodness gracious. More Legends here. And then here's loose Marvel and DC figures. Just, oh, here's old Watchmen DC Direct with Rorschach. This is the without the mask. There's Silk Spectre. The amount of stuff here is blowing my mind. Actually, I just talked to Jerry, the district manager. Really great guy. And there's all this Mafex over here. There's Mezco up there. There's a Dementor figure. I don't even know what that even is. Is that a Star Ace figure? Oh yeah. Okay, cool. There's an old Boba Fett Mafex up there. I don't know what that King Shark is. Is that a Beast Kingdom? It's really cool. Just the amount of Hot Toys is blowing my mind right now. Some Nendoroids over there. Look at all that Hush over there. Jeez. This is wild. And here's some newer Legends over here. I mean, newer-ish, not super new, but there's... God, this is so much. This is one of 5 locations that they have, too. And how could they have even more than this? They even have plushes, too? No. This is amazing. This is not an articulated figure, maybe like a couple points, but just seeing that is so cool. There's a little bit of Jurassic Park here. I'm not seeing any Hammond though, which is too bad. Which is I think they would have a million of them, just seeing what they normally do. This is Teacher's Purposes. I was not expecting to drop $255.99 at a store I didn't know existed, but I saw this. They had Sub-Zero also, but no, I'm not dropping 300 or what, 500, 600 on a couple of those, but now I'm gonna want the other one. Definitely, if you're in the area, Toy Vault, what an incredible store. There's like a bunch of them. Well, not the hugest of hauls for this week, but maybe the most expensive haul so far in these toy hunts. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm pretty happy about it, but all that's gonna do is make me want the Sub-Zero too, and it was right there. Either way, thank you for watching. I'm definitely gonna be doing toy hunts every week. I've already heard that the Walmart somewhat near me has the new display. It's actually the one that I thought was building it, if you saw it in the previous week. And it's there now, so at least next week I'll have that. Hopefully I'll find some more of them, but thank you for watching. If you enjoyed it, please consider liking, subscribing, all that stuff. And you know, the normal videos will be up on the channel as well, not just these toy hunts, obviously. So thanks again for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.